Try to set it up. All right, so for those that haven't met Bryan or myself, my name's Luke, and handsome man over there in the glasses is Bryan.
Hey.
We're both osteopaths over at McFarlane Clinic in Bayswater North, and we were thinking that a lot of people aren't being able to get out and do their regular exercise, and a lot of people are stuck at home, working from home, working desks from home. We've been seeing a lot of people just present to us with various stiff bodies from not being moving. So we thought we'll put together this bit of an interactive webinar to go over some foam rolling techniques to help get you moving. This is going to be interactive. So as we were saying earlier, Bryan and I will demonstrate 1 or 2 exercises at a time. We'll then hand it over to you. We ask that you do actually have your cameras on whilst you're doing the exercises, so we can have a look at your techniques, and we'll offer a few hints and tips as we need to. We'll allow you a few minutes per exercise, and then we'll come back to Bryan or myself to introduce another few exercises. So you should have yourself a roller and a bit of open space, and hopefully you can all see what I'm going to be doing here. First of all, we're going to be rolling through your upper back, up through this area, quite a common area that gets stiff. You're going to have the roller on the floor going crossways. Then going to sit yourself down with your back up against the roller. Lay yourself down a little bit, keeping your knees bent, and now having the roller placed just underneath your shoulder blades. So not going down into the lower back, I find that a bit unpleasant. If you're placing it just underneath your shoulder blades. From here, you can try varying arm positions. I tend to go either hands behind head or arms overhead, but you can cross them in at your chest or keep them at your side, whatever you're more comfortable with. From this position, using your feet and legs, you're just going to gently pull and push, rolling yourself up and down along the roller. You'll find that as you get up towards the shoulders, you may just slip off, but that's okay. It just shows you're going a bit far. Ideally, you're trying to keep the roller in the range between your shoulder blades, and just slowly rolling yourself up and down rhythmically. What we're aiming to do here is to open up a bit through the chest and open up a little bit through the upper back. It's a nice, comfortable stretch. It doesn't have to be, it's not meant to be painful. As you're doing this, you may experience a few little clicks and pops through your upper back, which is entirely normal. A second one that I'm going to show straight away before we get you to practice these is another one for the upper back, but this time we're going to be going face down with the roller. So roller in the same position. You're going to start in a kneeling position and then just rest your forearms on the edge of the roller. You're not pushing down, you're not trying to push the roller down into the ground, you're just supporting yourself, just a very gentle rest. You're then going to roll it out in front of you and gently drop your chest down towards the ground. As you're dropping your chest down towards the ground, you should be feeling some form of stretch along the side of your body here and through your upper back. If you're feeling pain in your shoulder, it may be that your shoulder isn't suitable for this exercise, or that you may be putting too much pressure downwards on the roller. Remember, you're just trying to support yourself and rest on the roller. You're not pushing into it to cause an indent in the floor. So you just get into that position, sink your chest down between your shoulders, hold for 1 to 2, not 1 to 2, probably 3 to 5 seconds, and then roll yourself back up. We'll go on to demonstrating another one here for the upper back. Again, we're going to be sort of chest down towards the ground. This time you're going to have the roller going lengthways, and it's sitting to the side of you. So I've got my leg here, and the roller is to the outside of my leg. From here, you're going to assume an all fours position with the hand closest to the roller reached out a bit more in front of you. With this exercise, it's not so much the roller doing the work, it's the roller assisting the work. So from here, with the hand furthest away from the roller, you're going to place it underneath your arm and now on top of the roller. From here, similar to the second exercise we showed, you're going to drop your chest into the ground. You're going to use this roll to stretch outwards and through. It's called thread the needle. So you're imagining the hand is the thread, it's going through the eye of the needle, and the roller is helping you to stretch out. You hold that position for about 3 to 5 seconds and slowly bring it back through. If the lower down you can get your chest to the ground, the more of a stretch you're going to feel, but we're aiming for more of a twisting movement. That's it. This final one I'm going to show for the upper body is more of a relaxing stretch position. Tends to work better, I find, if you've got a longer roller, but if you've got a short one, it doesn't matter. You can still do it. You may just need a pillow underneath your head. So what you're going to do is, again, you're going to have the foam roller going lengthways, and you're going to actually lay yourself directly on top of it. So your spine is going straight along the middle of the roller. If you've got a longer one, I'm fairly tall, I tend to sit right at the end of it and lay myself back and down, so my head is just supported by the edge of the roller. If you've got a shorter one, you may need to put a pillow underneath your head here. From this position, it's just a gentle stretch open. So I start with my arms up high, and then as I take a big deep breath in, and then as I breathe out, I'm just slowly opening my arms downwards towards the floor. If you can get them down to the floor, great. If not, it doesn't matter. It's just to stretch out and open through the upper chest. Then bring your arms into your side, up and open again. If you're not feeling any stretch, move your arms up higher above head. The more above the head you are, the more stretch you're going to feel through the chest and the upper back.
Good stuff, Luke. So that's really good for the upper body. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a bit of lower body, but I also want to just show you a really nice one for your neck. Okay, so this one here is really good for people with headaches, because this muscle sometimes, or often, is related to headaches. It's what we call the suboccipital muscle. Okay, so how I want you guys to find the muscle that I want you guys to foam roll, I want you to grab your hand, everyone put it on the top of your head, okay, and I want you to slide it down the middle of the back of your head until you feel about halfway down a little ridge. Can you feel the little bump? About halfway down in the center, there's a big bump. So if you come from the top, slide all the way down halfway, you're going to feel a little bump. Can everyone find that?
Yep, everyone's got it. Good.
Okay, yep. So what I want to do now is I want to have the width of a finger further down from the bump, and then I want you to slide about a centimetre or two to the right hand side, and I want you to push down, and you should be able to feel that little muscle through there. It's okay if it doesn't make sense, but this is just going to be a little guide for this muscle, because this muscle is very commonly impacted when we have headaches. So we're going to just show you how to massage and foam roll this one. Okay, so so I want everyone to, so that's the awareness of the muscle. So I want everyone to come back onto that ridge, find that ridge in the middle, and I want everybody to put the middle of the ridge in the, kind of set it in the middle of your foam roller. So everyone lying on the foam roller with the ridge kind of in the middle of the foam roller. Okay, so from there, with the ridge in the middle, I just want you to kind of rotate your head to the right and rotate your head to the left. And if you're doing this properly, you should be able to feel that muscle that we just touched on coming back, like getting a nice massage. So to make this a lot more stronger, what we can do now is, if we're tilted a bit to the right, what I want you to do is pretend you're making a double chin. So tuck your chin down towards your throat. And you should be able to feel that muscle in the back of your head, giving a nice release.